Hey guys, so listen, I was asked if this could be done, and I'm going to go over what the question was about, and then I'm going to show you that, yeah, it can be done. We just need to rebuild it, okay? So on our recent actions, which I'm sure it's linked somewhere, one of these cards or down below, the MVP actions workflow CL Pro, there's a lot of cool choices, including amazing workflow stacks, but there's also these awesome decomposition actions, which are really, really rad. And a lot of people have noticed the 30-degree hue HSB replace one, which ends up like this. This is a huge stack. And, you know, so you can come and double click on the solid color and make the red any tone you want. You see that? You can just literally make it any tone you want. You can make it pure white. You can make it pure black. But nothing you can do is you can turn it off if you want red gone, right? And I also mentioned that if you hold down Alt or Option and click the folder, you can see just that range. Now, that's a kind of a crappy JPEG I found on the internet. So there's a lot of, you know, JPEG artifacting, compression artifacts and all that. But still, you could see it. And, you know, hold down Alt or Option, click again. And you can look over here at the oranges. You can see the oranges. But I was asked, hey, on some of the more obscure ranges, like this greens here, it's not really obvious, or the cyan greens is not really obvious. Against white, it was hard to see. I agreed. And they said, could it be done on black? Okay, so we dug around, or rather I dug around, and I did. I figured out a way to do the decomposition on black, meaning that now, same exact story. If you hold down Alt or Option and click oranges, you can see the orange range against black. So these subtle ones, like these little cyan ones, cyan and the azure, which I found out, by the way, it's azure. I was saying azure. I've been saying azure my whole life, but whatever. As you can see, these little subtle ranges, there's clearly no blues, not very many violets. Cyans are very subtle. Against black, it is much easier to see. I agree. And that's lovely. So figured out how to do it. It's just a matter of reprogramming the action to make a different version of it, which is tedious because there's a couple of hundred steps in it. But I will. And when I do, I'll push it out to existing customers. If you haven't gotten Workflow CL Pro, I recommend that you do, really. It's not expensive and it's just awesome. I use the workflow stacks all the time. But in doing these sort of decompositions here, multi-range decompositions, doing it against black simply for the previewing of it is pretty powerful. I got to say, it looks a lot better. It responds the exact same way. It does exact same work that HSB replaced. However, being able to preview against black, you know what? I agree. That is better. So I figured out how to do it. Now I just got to reprogram the action. If you have any questions on this action set or this particular action or decomposition like I'm doing in general, please leave a comment down below. We can decompose even further. It starts getting a little bit silly because this is a 30-degree one. We can do a 10-degree, and that just, I mean, why? I don't know. We can. Not to mention the, mids, shadows, and highlights. We can decompose that too. There's all kinds of choices, and we just have to find out what's practical and what you guys want. The 30-degree hue one is cool for little minor details. I find that it works exceptionally well for landscapes and multicolored, multi-textured situations. It's not as useful in portraiture, though it has its purpose for corrective and creative. But anyway, I figured out how to do it in black, and it's cool. And I'm going to make that and then push it out. And so even if you buy it without the black version of it, the one that does all the processing on black, you will get it. It'll get emailed to you, blah, blah, blah. So don't worry about that. Any questions, leave a comment below.